What's up everyone, Tiny Dog here, and welcome to my brand new gameplay video where I will be featuring Gnomoria. To describe Gnomoria, I would say it is heavily inspired by Dwarf Fortress, but it is more graphically pleasing, and it's just in the alpha stage right now, so soon it will have as much content as that game. And this game is so much fun, and it's on Steam. It's only like $7, so I suggest you guys go out there and get it, and you know, support the game, because as I said, it's only an alpha, so there's so much more that can be added to this game, and I'm having a funny feeling that this game is starting to grab some popularity, so it'll be sooner than later that they'll have you know, a full version, but who knows, right? So let's get right into the game so I can show you. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be a let's play, but I just want to show you guys anyway this game and how it plays. So the kingdom name, Smoothness. I like that name, actually. That's pretty cool. We'll go standard size for now, and you can actually customize how you want your world to look like, and then you can even preview it, which is freaking badass. So I kind of like flat worlds like this. See, I love flat worlds. This is really good. It's got water, it's got plenty of trees, it's got plenty of free space. So actually I'm gonna pick this world. So let's generate. Now this is just the loading screen. This actually takes a little while, so we're just gonna skip ahead when this is finished. Okay, so now the map has generated. You missed nothing. So this is the game right here. Let's just zoom out real quick and let me show you what our world looks like. So this is our land, and right now the game is paused, and this is the edge of the world right here, this gray area, and these are the stars of the game, our little gnomes who will do whatever you ask them to do, but you cannot really control them. You have to give them professions, and then from there you'll assign things to do. So if I want to cut trees down, hopefully I have a profession of a tree cutter, and he'll go and he'll chop the wood down, and that's how you basically have to have that's how you control your little guys. We also have a yak, which is like a cow, and we have storage bins and bags and barrels. Then if we look at the specific items on the map, we have orange trees, we have pine trees, we have birch trees, we have cotton, strawberry plants, here's some water. So these are our resources. We need to cut down the trees for wood, get the cotton for cotton fiber, the apples, obviously apple tree to eat food and make drinks with, and orange also. So there's plenty to do, but before we even start the game, if we look here on the top left, you have your food and drink values, so you never want these to turn to 0. And also here we have on the right side, top right, is the first day of spring, year 1. So there's 12 days in every season, and you know, fall, winter, spring, and summer, and you basically, during certain times, certain days of certain seasons, certain things happen. You get more gnomes, you get some nomads as they're called. They just come out and you can recruit them, and your kingdom gets bigger. But also enemies will spawn after spring is over, and if you're not protected, you will die really fast, and then you will lose your kingdom. So the first thing that I like to do, and most people I guess do, is go to your population, and this is where your gnomes are. So we have 9 gnomes right now. No one's dead, and here are their jobs. They got builder, farmer, miner, rancher, woodcutter. Now these are just default jobs, professions as they say, and if we look here, these are just made to help you, to be like a guide. these are not, you can actually remove all these. So I'm just gonna go and remove everything. So now there is no jobs. So if I create a new profession, right, and I'm just gonna do this, and let's say I assign all my guys this new profession. It's called new profession, that's the default name, but it has all the professions selected. Okay, and what it does is if I mouse over Par here, it shows me all his skills. So you could see all these different things these guys to do. Now you don't want them all doing everything all at once, because then you'll get nothing done. You want certain gnomes to do certain things. So if we look at this guy's numbers now, he has a high construction, 28 construction skill. He has a 15 carpentry skill, and you know, a little bit high wood cutting. So let's say I would make him a wood cutter, you know, and a guy that can cut wood and construction, so he'll be good at building things. So you got to look at stuff like that. Now I already have professions already made, and you can import them. You can actually get them from your other saves, which is really awesome. So let's say, because it takes a really long time to do professions. In fact, I can do a whole YouTube video on professions, but that's why I'm not going to do that. So if we go back to our population, I just imported the beginner professions. These are what I'm going to use for the beginning of the game. I have two professions. I probably should name this something else, but digger and craftsman. So digger is everything. He's going to be the miner. He's going to cut trees. He's going to look after the cows. He's going to make drinks and make food. And then the craftsman, he's going to cut stone. He's going to be a stone carver, a mason. He's going to be a carpentry. He's going to do wood carving. He's going to smelt metals, and he's going to be a worker. He's going to be in the workshops most of the time making items. So one is going to basically be a gatherer, the other one's going to be the craftsman. He's going to craft stuff. Now I won't go into specifics because it takes too long. So, but these are all, I got this these two professions by another YouTuber named Inzania. He does a let's play of this game, and his professions work. So we're just gonna use that. And now I have to assign my gnomes their profession. So they're either gonna be diggers or they're gonna be craftsmen. Now if we go to my first guy here, Tog, we can see his mining is 32, and that automatically makes him a miner. So we're gonna put a digger. We look at Triz. Triz has high mining, so I'm gonna make him a digger also. Now Azel, he has low mining, but his wood cutting is pretty high, and his carpentry and wood carving are actually really high. So either I want him to be a woodcutter or I want him to be a craftsman. We're gonna have to wait up on that one. This guy is also high in carpentry and wood carving, both of these guys. So maybe I will make one a digger and one a craftsman, because I need a good carpentry guy. This guy, he has a pretty decent mining skill and a pretty low wood cutting, anything high. His farming, his cooking, and his brewing are all in the 20s, so that's a digger, because diggers do that kind of stuff. Tick, decent mining, low wood cutting, and horticulture. I believe that's has to do with the animals. No, horticulture has to do with farming. No, that doesn't have to do with farming. I forgot what horticulture does. Let me see if I can find out real quick. No, I can't find out. Horticulture. Nope, no tip. So it has to do with agriculture. Okay, it has to do with agriculture, so it has to do with farming. Oh, this is a glitch. Sometimes you get this, you just gotta close out and come back. Okay, so let me go back here. He has a high horticulture, cooking. So he's gonna be. All right, we're gonna have to make someone a digger. I mean a craftsman, because he has really good. He has a decent mining skill. This guy has a low mining skill, but he has good wood cutting. This guy has a high mining skill. So let's skip that. All right, this guy is good at leatherworking, but I'm not gonna really be using a lot of that. But we're gonna make him a craftsman because his mining is pretty low. This guy is also pretty low with mining and wood cutting, so I'm gonna make him a craftsman. This guy's mining's at 12 and his wood cutting's at 9. And anything else? Construction is pretty high, so I'm gonna make him a craftsman. And I'm gonna make this guy a digger because he's good at farming and cooking. Alright, so that's how you set him up. And now we can finally tell these guys what to do. So here we are. Now where do I want to be? I want to be somewhere, I like the edges of the map. But it could be anywhere. I can make my kingdom in the middle here. I can actually rotate the map. And maybe I'll take this corner with all the water. That might limit the size of my kingdom actually. But you know what? It has birch, it has everything. Everything I need here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all my items here, and all in these crates they have strawberries. They give you some items. They give you wood. I mean, they don't give you any wood. They give you seeds. They give you some food and some drinks. So what I want to do is move everything down here, so that when my guys want to get something, they don't have to walk so far away. So I'm gonna designate my stockpile here, and we'll go from here, and we'll just designate our stockpile. And I'm gonna take everything. Okay. Next up, we are going to actually cut some. We're gonna forage, which means we're gonna pick some strawberries over here. We're gonna pick all this cotton over here. Can I get up here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Pick these strawberries. Get this cotton. And we're gonna actually do some more. We're going to, let's see, do I have a lot of birch? There's plenty of birch. So what I'm gonna do is tell these guys to cut these trees. Start here, and we'll just cut all these trees right here. Okay, so that's that. Now these guys are gonna be doing. Now the green means that these are the jobs that are about to happen. So these guys are gonna start picking some of these apples off the trees and doing some of that. And maybe I'll even have them pick some of these oranges off these trees. And then we'll have them, what we'll do is we'll cut some clippings from these trees, and that'll allow us to grow more trees. Now I'm gonna actually start putting some farms down, because it's very important to grow your wheat right away. I'm gonna make that a higher priority. We'll call it the wheat farm. And then what I'll do here is we'll make this the strawberry farm. Now I want to set this wheat farm actually with a, okay, I did, with a high priority because I want to get that done ASAP. Now we need an area to put our cows on, so that will be our pasture, and actually we'll make that, I'll make that this whole area here, and we can actually expand it or whatever. And they eat straw, and I only want one male and the rest females, so that we can make babies, babies, and babies. Alright, so that's good. Next up, I want to start digging down. So what I'm going to do is we're going to dig some stairs down. This is how we're going to get our ores and our stone and all that good stuff. So I want to put this kind of away from everybody, because sometimes monsters can pop up out of nowhere, and that will ruin our day. But I want to put it somewhere like right here. This is fine. And if we can actually go down one level, and there's my stairs. So if I just flip this around, I put one there, and we'll go down one level, and I just put that there, go down one level. We'll have stairs going down to our mines, and we'll go up to level 6 depth. Because if you go past 6, I believe you go to 7, that's when monsters can start spawning, and We don't want that early game because we have no armor, no weapons, and our skills are very low. So now, I issued a bunch of commands. Let's see what our gnomes will do now. What trouble they'll get into. Oh, actually, let's see what they do. Everyone's busy. Alright, if we look at our population, all our craftsmen are idle because they're not doing anything. Well, maybe they'll get busy soon. Oh, there we go. Now they're going to start grabbing the items from here and placing them in our stockpile. Right here, this is where all our items are going to go. And if I wanted to, I can actually enlarge it. Not enlarge it. So we have enough space for everything. And this is just basic stuff, because then we can actually make specific stockpiles for specific items. Okay. Let's start cutting down trees, please. Okay, good. Alright. And soon they will grab this yak. If I bump up the priority to maybe 3, then they'll take it. And let me designate this one little spot here that I missed out. That's our pasture. Okay. Alright, so it looks like they dug our stairs. Nice. And we're still going. So there's our little gnome. She is putting in that work. But we have not struck any stone. We need stone and wood right away. This is our wood, and we should be getting that stuff soon. So here's our barrels. We need to put our barrels down. So if I just go to build storage, and let's see, we have 3 crates available. Now these crates have to be on stockpiles. And then storage, we have some barrels, which this holds our drinks. We only have 2 of those right now. We can build them later when we have better workshops. And then bags, these hold seeds, they hold cotton. And cotton's super duper important, that's why I have people working on it right away. Okay, so let's look at our mine again and see if we struck any stone. Looks like, oh, there we go. Depth 7. We're gonna take a risk and we're gonna mine this, and hopefully no monsters spawn. It'll be funny if our kingdom ends that way, but hey, that's just a risk we're gonna have to take. Because I want some stone. So there they go. My miner, he's gonna go get some stone. What do you got over here? This is coal. So you need coal for torches. So actually that is a really good find so early in our game. And I'm gonna want all this coal without a doubt. And what kind of stone is this? This is marble. Ooh, nice. Marble is very pretty. Okay, so look at all this coal. So I'm gonna actually just designate this whole area for mining. And hopefully we'll get some good items from it. Alright, these guys are doing the wheat farm, which is good. Now let's look at our population. I'm gonna pause the game. Okay, so our craftsmen are idle again. Those freaking jerks. Let's look at our craftsmen here. Alright, well, you know, I didn't want to give them any jobs that were, so maybe if I just, you know what, I'm going to assign them some farming, just so I can keep them busy. And then later on I can take that off, so. Let's let our guys do their thing. These guys are cutting wood. So now that we have stone, we can actually make our basic workshop, which we need to build all the other workshops. Look at all these workshops. 3 kind of wood workshops, 3 stone, 2 cloth, 4 different ways to make different things to make food and drink. Cut gems, we can do metal, build weapons and armor, This is to mechanisms to make traps, military, obviously military, and miscellaneous is even more. Bone carvers, leather workers. So there's plenty of things to make, but you need to start off at the beginning, which is the food workbench. And I'm gonna make 4 of these bad boys, and there goes. They're green, so that means that the gnomes are right now about to build that. Which is fine by me. Okay, now I'm gonna actually replace. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna replace this floor here. I got dirt clumps. This clay floor, you can't grow any crops on there, so I'll just replace that. Alright, so now our workshops are done. Let me pause the game, and now I can actually get these guys to working. So if we go to overview and set the priority a little higher than usual, and I want them to use these birch logs to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 planks. I want someone to make 10 planks here. Is this the one I just... Okay, and then I want someone to make a chair here. Make a workbench. Let me actually turn off accept generated views. We'll turn that to 3. And you can actually assign these workbenches to specific gnomes, which is pretty cool. Okay, that's that one. What's this one? Chair workbench. What's this one? Okay, I want someone to make 2 chisels. So let me accept. Okay, I did that. 2 chisels. Nope. Cancel. Let's let them make 2 chisels. Very good. Let me just check something. Yep, I forgot to do that and set that to 3. And then this last workbench, I want them to make birch log. I want them to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 10 planks. So that should keep our guys busy for a little bit. Okay, let me cut this tree down here. This is kind of in the way. Okay, so now look, we got all our guys working. If we look at our population, assign, everyone's doing something, and that's what is so great about these professions that was set up this way. It's really easy. Stuff is manageable. Alright, let's go downstairs and see what trouble these... Alright, so we have copper now, so that's really good. Let me just mine this whole thing. Maybe over here there'll be some copper. Ooh, there's some copper over there, so nice. We're actually getting pretty lucky with what we're finding so early in the game. So it's still the first day, so... And now soon these guys are going to be falling asleep, and if you don't have a bed, they just fall asleep on the floor. And it takes them longer to wake up. So we want to get some beds, but we need more wheat. So we're just going to have to wait on that. And this spot here, I can just fill that up. So once planks are made, they'll start making the workbenches and the other stuff. So we'll just have to wait for that. You can actually speed the time up a little faster, but I kind of like keeping it like this. Now another thing I want to do is I want to flatten out this whole area over here. We'll start off like that. I want this to be even. And so I'll wait for them to do that. Alright, so these guys are hauling. Once this farm is done, I'm going to have these guys... start getting some clippings, which is what we use to grow these trees. So give me some clippings from there when you guys are done. Oh, nice. So they're gonna just hopefully not be total noobs. Alright, so we're gonna dig, ramp down, and I am going to give them a huge job right here. Get to work. I want this all flattened. Okay, they're getting clippings. Good. Wow, I can't believe. Alright, so we do have a chair. So soon we'll actually be able to make some more workshops once they get the workbench done. So I'm just gonna let these guys do their thing, dig up all this ground. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna actually tell these guys to forage all these trees over here. Let's get all these orange trees foraged, and then we will cut the clippings and cut the wood. And let me actually get these guys to forage these things. Hopefully before these guys chop everything up. Okay, so alright, these guys are hauling. So let's look at our jobs. Everyone's doing something. That's fine. Alright, so our workbench is made and our chair. So now we can build our next workshop, which is going to be carpenter. And this is another one that you have to get right away. Where are we going to put our stuff here? I'm just going to plop it wherever I want. I'm going to plop it right here. And soon when the priorities aren't needed. Oh, there you go. Already building it. I have all the items. I have a chisel. I have a chair. And that should be made very soon. Alright, these guys are chopping, clearing that land for me, which is good. I'll tell these guys to fell these trees over here. No, actually I'm going to tell them to cut clippings first. Because I want to grow, I want to have a birch tree farm. Tree farm, I should start planting it now, but I'm making sure I just get everything made here. Alright, so there we have it. Let me pause the game. Our carpenter. Now, a carpenter can make bed frames, sticks, all stuff we're going to need. And one of the most important things is barrels. I mean, actually crates. Crates is what lets us put more things in our stockpile. So, I have 5 planks, so how about we make 1 crate? Accept generated jobs. I'm going to put this at 3. And actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to cancel that job. And we're going to make sure. Oh. Okay, let's see what we need for a sawmill. Sawmill is what we need for planks. Okay, we need a workbench, a chair, and a saw blade, which is made at a stonemason's shop. So we need to make a stonemason shop here. Stonemason. Well, actually, we're going to need stone cutter first and then a stonemason. So we need a workbench and a chair. So let's make some more stuff here. We need a workbench and we need a chair. I'll keep it in the same. Actually, I'll keep it in the same chair because I want to assign this workshop to make more planks. So how about we make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's 10. Anyways, that's fine. There we go. So we need more of those. And all right, so now I have. We're looking really good now. Okay, looks like our wheat farm is already maxed out. Wow. So there goes our gnomes. Our gnomes are now falling asleep. Alright, which is the wheat farm? This one is, right? It still has 4 spots left, okay. And the strawberry farm is good for now. So these guys are just gonna fall asleep right where they're working. And there's nothing we can do about it until we make some beds. caused a little strange lag, but anyways, everyone's sleeping except for a couple people, which is not really good, but I guess the people that are awake can help me cut these trees down now that we got the clippings from them. And let's look at our mine. Look at all this coal, and soon I'll just make a stockpile that we can have all our coal and our ores all together. Alright, so I'll put that like that, and this I can actually probably go up to there, maybe. And let me get some more stone. Look at all this. Okay. Keep our miners busy. Alright, so he's cutting stuff down, and these guys are sleeping. Not much we can do. Let's see, what did these guys make? Alright, you're making planks. And you still... Alright, so I gotta just wait. So I can actually fast forward the time a little bit. Which I'll do. There we go, finally. Come on, guys, wake up, wake up. Time to wake up. Okay. Now, let's see. Now, what else can we do? Not much. We have to wait for these guys to do their thing. I guess I can just bark out more orders at my gnomes. I want you guys to forage all this stuff here. And you know what? I'm gonna have them forage these cotton, because cotton is super duper important. And look at all this cotton. Alright, we'll take care of that later. Actually, if they want to work on it, who am I to stop them from doing more work? So I can forage all this. Yeah, I'm getting some crazy lag. It must be fraps. There we go. Alright, these guys are back to leveling the ground, which is good. And we already have one of these made. So just a matter of time to make the other stuff. But so basically that's what it's all about. I mean, I'm getting some lag. I'm thinking it's from fraps, but this game, you just bark orders. You give orders to your guys, and they do what they want. Sometimes they'll listen to you, sometimes they won't, but most of the time they listen. Wow, we're at like a snail's pace here. There we go. Jeez. There's my guys. Everyone's working. Everyone's happy. And hopefully we can build the stone cutter. Oh, we just need a workbench. So we're just gonna have to wait on that. Okay, so the workbench is made. So I should be able to build my stone cutter. Yep. So let's just put the stone cutter right here. And right away the guy will take it. And that's how you basically got to do. You got to make certain workshops to get other workshops, and before you know it, you'll have all these workshops, and then you can start focusing on what your kingdom looks like, which is pretty important. And trust me, you can make it look real cool. There's really cool screenshots on the Steam forums. Alright, so I want gnomes to craft at least 10 blocks at all times. And that'll get that working. And basically that's the beginning right here. So Now, what I can do is I'll pause the game and I'll actually make a save. So now what I can do is I can actually give, once I build a couple more workshops, I can actually give my gnomes even more advanced professions where I can make a dedicated stonecutter, a dedicated wood dude. But right now we need the stonemason. So we need a workbench, a chair, and a chisel. So now I can actually make a workbench here, a chair, and I do not have any chisels, so I'll make another chisel. Oh, and then I want to shut down accept generated jobs, bump the priority because I really need to get stuff made. Okay, that's done. So once that's gone, then we can make our sawmill. So I'm going to end the episode once we make the sawmill, because when you make the sawmill, it'll speed up your production so much because then it'll make planks really fast. And ramp down is really good to, actually I'm going to cancel that. Ramp down is great because it actually come on, why is this? Okay, you're being dumb. Cancel job. I want you to cancel these jobs right here. There you go. Because I want you to cut these trees. But yeah, now after, you know, I get my sawmill up and my stonemason, I'm going to assign my gnomes even more better jobs. That's what I was trying to say, but got kind of caught up there. Okay, so it looks like we might have all the materials for a stonemason. Let's see. Nope, we still need a workbench and a chisel. These guys will be going to sleep soon anyway. And the people that aren't working, they're stockpiling my stuff for me, which is nice of them. Okay. And now I can actually, I think what I'll do is I'll designate a stockpile for just wood. Logs. Okay. And I'll actually bump up the priority to 3. So that maybe we can get rid of some stuff here. So actually I can even clean the floor, which will allow me to take these items first over anything else. Do that. Take the wood, put it in the wood pile. These are such good little guys. Alright, so did I make the chisel? I did make the chisel, so now we can build our stonemason. No, we still need a workbench. Come on, guy. What happened? Workbench. We need planks. Do I have planks? So I must made him stop working because I'm prioritizing this stockpile. So actually, let me make that a 4. Okay, alright, so they took all the wood. Thank you. Please take that. guess once this guy's done. What is this stockpile? 5. So now I can actually take logs off that because we have a place for logs now. I really need this guy to make my damn workbench, man. Come on. Oh, I do not have enough planks. I need one more birch plank. You're making planks, aren't you? Yeah. So when that guy's done, we'll make it out of birch planks. I gotta wait for this guy to cut that last plank. Okay, so now I can actually dig, ramp down. I don't care about these 2 trees here, but I want all this flattened, please. And I want these trees cut. Well, this guy's working at a snail pace, but whatever. Oh, okay, so look, finally done. Tell me you're finally done with that plank. Oh, he falls asleep. What a jerk. See, this is where you gotta really manage. I would have to make, you know, birch log. If I would have had one more birch plank, I would have been able to done that, but I did any log. So what I can do is, since this guy's sleeping, let me pause the game. Since this guy's sleeping, I'm gonna cancel his job. And I'm gonna make someone make a birch log and 1 plank, please. Hopefully that guy is supposed to do that is not sleeping. He probably is. So now all my guys are falling asleep. So basically that's what it is. I wanted to make a couple more workshops, but you can see where I'm heading. You just gotta, you know, put out the commands, and these guys will do whatever you want. And we always gotta make sure our food and drink is just keep going up. Because if winter comes along, we're not gonna be able to grow anything, and then we're stuck with what we got. But we did pretty good. I think we did pretty good for the start off. It's only the 3rd day of spring. There's 12 days in each season. But yeah, so I guess I'll end it there. So yeah, this is Gnomoria. Maybe I'll keep this Let's Play going for sure, so we can see some more advanced stuff. But I really hope this was a good video. I kind of drawn it out really long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And any questions or comments, let me know. And remember, Steam, it's on Steam for like $7. Gnomoria. Please get it, and you guys enjoy your day. Take care.